Nothing much. Just getting home. What about you?
Y'all. God damn it.
What you watching?
Y'all.
Hope your motherfuckers grateful I fucking came early and shit.
You fell asleep?
That's I hope y'all motherfuckers are grateful I'm early and shit.
Yo. Yo. Ooh.
Trying to think about something. What's up, everybody in the chat?
What's up?
Yo, you never know what you need a box for sometimes.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm not watching anything. I just got home, Ronnie. I think that's try.
Niggas is nosy.
Right.
You worried about what the man watching?
I'm trying to find my fire stick remote so I can watch something. I swear to God, this shit's always disappearing. God damn, it's so fucking black. It disappeared out of nowhere. And it's bad enough I got black sheets too. Oh, there it is. Bad. Okay, that's my fire stick remote. Now, where's my regular remote? Oh, there it is. Okay. You know what I'm try? You know what I might do?
Uh,
I might just have a cup with all my remotes. That is.
a cup?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Cause I be losing my remote. I don't want to have somewhere I can put my remotes in handy every time.
You know they sell they sell that, right?
Really?
Yeah, they have like this. It's like a basket, like a remote basket, and you just put all your remotes in one basket.
How much they sell it for?
That's cheap. I gotta be like, depending. I mean, Amazon should have it. It's probably like between 17, $20, something like
Well, I can just get a plastic cup for free and just put remotes
that.
on
Or
it.
you could just do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's dope and all, but still, that's a bit too much just for a fucking remote holder.
That's just for decoration. Like people that want to, decorate.
Right. Whew. Jesus Christ. And I had a little stupid day today.
Yep.
Q, my day was shit though. Like that. It was good that it turned to shit. Shit, I was listening to the Who today too, Sam.
That's what's up.
I feel you on that, Christian. I'm trying to save up some music shit too, but motherfuckers trying to do stupid shit. I'm about to start the review maybe like 8:25, 20, maybe 8:20. Better production do of the beat nuts or the bomb squad, nigga.
I love the beat nuts. I like the beat nuts a little bit more. They haven't. I don't know. I haven't heard shit from them in a minute though.
Or Peanuts?
Yeah. Are they still doing
Yeah.
shit?
Uh, I could have sworn they were taking a hiatus.
No, they were supposed to come out with that liquid that Lick Nuts album, and it never came out.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for years and shit.
They got like joints online like that they did together, but the album never came out. You know what I'm saying? I think that the last thing I heard them do was the Cool Keith album. Psycho Les produced that for him.
Cool
That
Key.
joint. Yeah, that joint. That joint I was like 3 years ago maybe. That joint was hot.
Yeah. Now, Q, you should know the answer to this. Fucking Scarface. Just to let y'all know, I might be off majority of this review, but I also have it on opportunity.
Why, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be folding some clothes and then
You folding clothes?
I,
You folding clothes while you doing the review?
I mean, no, yeah, I want to have it on. I want to have my camera on and shit like that. But it's like I have to look through some shit too, and I might be doing make some noises and stuff too while I'm doing this review. But I'm gonna have
You're
the
like
mic muted.
a jack of all trades. You live
Yeah,
streaming and doing folding clothes and shit.
cause I be fucking tired and I gotta wake up early for work and shit like that tomorrow. So it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
and then on top of that, I gotta watch my grandma right after. So it's just like the
Right.
little shit I should be doing. Like I could have finished up some videos today too and some music, but I'm not even gonna lie. I was lazy and I was talking to Aisha all day today and shit.
Well, shout out to Aisha. Is she on here?
Nah.
No. She knows you be doing live streaming and all that.
Oh hell yeah.
You got to get Aisha on here. See what her taste in R&B and all that. What
Yeah.
she like.
Yeah. One day I get her on there. One day.
Have Ashley on here too.
Well, Q, I was watching somebody unsung yesterday, but then I had some stupid shit I had to handle. So I'm gonna watch it again after this review because I was gonna watch it last night, but I was so fucking tired last night. But luckily I got to record it, and I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna try to record it for you tonight too. That one and the other unsung episodes.
Okay.
But yeah, that new Conway album is fire though.
Yeah. Definitely. Tana Talk coming out on Friday.
Who's
Tana
coming out
Talk.
Friday?
Tana Talk 4.
Oh
Benny.
shit.
Yep.
Oh Sam, I got Quantifinia. That's to me, that's the Who's best album. I like Who's Next, but that gets a little bit overrated sometimes. Because people always talk about Baba O'Reilly, like that's the only song on the album. Better discography, Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston. Ooh.
Mariah. But up until EMC Square, and then everything else was trash.
Yeah, I might have to go with Mariah too. I mean, in terms of the amount of classic, but yeah.
Whitney. I didn't like nothing Whitney put out after My Love Is Your Love.
My Love Is Your Love.
Yeah, that's like the last good album I like from her.
Yeah, I mean, the I Look to You album was good, but I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't great, but it was still a good album. So I can hear what you're saying. The Just Whitney was just trash.
Yeah.
I know at one point, we definitely want to have to do Whitney Houston albums and shit. So,
Oh God.
huh?
Just do the classic Whitney stuff.
I mean, I don't have just Whitney, so I wasn't even going to touch the latter. I was going to do everything up until My Love Is Your Love. If I do get the other Whitney albums, then I will see if I want to review those. But I'm just focused on the good. Well, I'm not even a big fan of the '87 album like that, but we'll talk about that.
Really? 80s Whitney I prefer.
Well, I'll explain more when we talk about the album one day because there's a lot I like and dislike about the album. But I do want to. We do have to talk about Mariah too.
Yeah,
I do. Like especially the Glitter album and shit.
Yeah, we did a Mariah discography.
Yeah, but see, that's the discography breakdown. I'm just like the album.
You want actual albums? Which ones you doing?
Yeah. And we got like a bit more Mariah albums now and shit like that. I
Right.
guess. So.
Right.
But I don't want to reveal too much because you don't know who's watching this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Watchful eyes. You know what Jay-Z said. The streets is watching.
Right.
Speaking of Jay-Z, I saw that Snoop Dogg interview that BJ. I think either you or BJ posted. But how
Snoop
he
Dogg
said that
interview?
Jay-Z defended that. He said he was gonna leave Rock Nation if they didn't go through with the halftime show and shit.
That was I think BJ posted that.
Okay. I'm just like, damn, niggas still talking about this halftime show.
Why? The show's over. Why are we still talking
That's
about it?
that's what I'm saying. Like niggas usually talk about halftime show for like a whole fucking week. It's like it's been like a whole fucking 3 weeks. I'm tired of talking about this shit. Yes, Eminem took a fucking knee down. Yes, it was a good halftime performance.
Like gaming
We
his
in the middle of a
feelings.
fucking
Everybody in
war.
their feelings. Everybody in their feelings about that. Like, get over it.
We in the middle of a fucking war. Y'all talking about this shit. Okay. If Drake took a knee, y'all will be praising him and shit.
Right? How dare Drake? He's not American. Why could he do that?
No, I said they'll be praising him.
Like praising him.
Yeah.
You had to fall and take a knee in this country. How could he?
You know people consider him black by proxy.
Yeah.
I gotta find that Rick James shit. Fuck. Did he hear the game want to charge Eminem in the verses?
He would lose.
Big time.
I got M over game any day.
Same. That nigga Kanye did more for me in my career.
Idiot.
I had a dream that I could find my way to heaven. Woke up, spent that on a necklace. So God, I'll be back in a second. Oh, damn, I forgot to tell Mike that we on because he just messaged me. That nigga Mike Movies. I didn't even take no notes on this album. I'm just gonna go off the rim and shit. Trisha, what happens if you do a 25th anniversary review of an album? I mean, if you're asking me to review Life After Death, then I've done that a while back ago, but I have no plans on talking about the album at the moment.
Yeah. Ready to Die? We already did all that. I don't need to talk about that no more. We did all that years ago.
I would talk about the Junior Mafia conspiracy.
Right.
That's what we didn't talk about, but
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, even I looked at the track listing for the remastered. It is disgraceful.
For what?
Life After Death.
That was remastered version?
Yeah, coming I think in June or some shit.
Oh Lord. Why?
Or they have for the 25th anniversary.
Oh, that is Puffy milking Biggie's legacy again, like you always do.
Right.
Well, are they adding anything? Is it any bonus tracks or what is it? Is
just like radio mixes and remixes and that's it.
Terrible.
Disgraceful.
What remixes do they have that's good? That's gonna be good from that album.
Man, hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, they mostly just have more money, more problems. Radio edit. Oh, that's
you don't need that. You don't need that. If you got the album, you good.
I make the mouthpiece so beast like Della Reese. Nigga, please. That line though, I make that mouthpiece so beast like Della Reese. That line though, oof. Alright, yada yada yada, Christopher Wallace, yada yada yada, all that shit. Okay, 12-inch remixes and editions of Hypnotize, My Money, More Problems, Sky's the Limit, and Nasty Boy.
Oh boy. It's not needed.
It's really not needed. At least with Just Ice back for the old school, they had like the puzzle and shit like that. They have no need to at least have something. I know damn radio
Right.
edits and shit.
I'd
I can
rather
make
have unreleased tracks. Like I know he
right.
did unreleased tracks with.
Like nigga, if I can make my own video edit and shit like that, fuck out of here.
Right.
Back in my day, we didn't care about radio edits.
Nope. I still don't.
Back in my day, if you want to curse on the record, you motherfucker just curse on the record and shit.
Right.
Let me start this review soon. Okay. Funny fight. Nate Dogg fight with BJ Knockout or Drusta or the Baby fight. I had Nate Dogg over that one, but both of them were funny as hell. I don't even call that Baby incident a fight. Motherfuckers were just slipping and sliding.
Right. In a bowling alley.
Out of all places, a bowling alley.
Yeah.
What's next? What's next? Chuck E. Cheese? Shit. All right, where are my Beat Nuts albums? Beat Nut? Beating mom nuts on some stuff. Shout out to my girl Ashley Say So, just dropped a new video.
Dope.
Oh wait, my slow ass. LOL. My slow ass. I know how to fuck this up. Watch this. I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's go.
What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. Love that intro and energy and shit. But it's your boy Try in the building.
What up?
And your clocks are not mistaken in you. It's not daylight savings time. We're actually live early today. I don't know why it's always a shocking thing when I go on earlier than 10 o'clock now.
It is shocking because you never do it.
We've done videos at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Hell, I've done a whole 9 o'clock in the morning Q&A and shit like that. I mean,
I missed that.
But it's like, this is actually one of the latest times, really, too, to be real with you. This is like borderline late, but anyway.
8 o'clock is borderline late?
I mean, because usually when I do my videos, I usually pick an hour, like 11 o'clock, midnight. I rarely do a 9 o'clock video, 10 o'clock videos, rarely too, but 8 o'clock is like a borderline between the baby time and the get up and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. But yeah, this is gonna be a double review we're gonna do, and the albums we're gonna talk about. Well, EP and albums, but y'all know what we gotta get at. It's gonna be the Beat Nuts edition, and we're gonna talk about Intoxicated Demons and Street Level. Yes. Both dropping in motherfucking 1993 and 1994 respectively on Relativity Records. Pretty much, we talked about the Beat Nuts before when we reviewed the Take It or Squeeze It album from 99. Wait, was it the Musical Massacre?
Right? Yes.
Yeah. From 99, which I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not the biggest fan of the Beat Nuts, so that was not really a good introduction. I mean, I've heard them, but I would stick to like the earlier shit. I'm not really the biggest fan. That's more Try's lane and shit, in my opinion. But when it comes to like the earliest, I love them when they were like the grimier shits. Which is kind of why I'm just gonna stick with these in my collection and shit, low key. I know people say that the Stone Crazy album was good.
That was good.
It was good. That was the one with that Big Pun song on off the books.
Off
right?
the books, yeah.
Do
you believe? Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, that song itself, it was okay and shit like that. But yeah, man. The Beat Nuts consist of members Juju, Psycho Les, VIC, and Al Tariq. Now it's just like Juju and Psycho Les. They got their origins, growing up in Queens and stuff like that.
Right.
You had fucking Juju being from Corona, Queens. He met Les in early high school and stuff like that. And at that time, Les was like DJing under like the acronyms like DJ Les Jams and DJ Incredible. And both of them were very influenced by they were very influenced by like a lot of hip hop at that time. That they
Yeah,
actually met the Jungle Brothers. Actually they met African Baby Bam from the Jungle Brothers, and that's when they got introduced to the native tongues and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And so pretty much, that's when that was like the earlier step in the industry and shit, because they also produced songs for like Moni Love, the Stereo MCs, and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And they actually like got a more of a name in the underground by producing for Common, Pete Nice, and DJ Richie Rich, Shi Ali, which that album itself,
that's
the Fabulous Shi Ali, that's a very dope album, by the way.
classic.
Classic album and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up getting a record deal like Combat Records and shit like that. And what had happened was they were trying to drop the quote unquote mini LP, but Cool Fashion actually got sentenced to 6 months of jail over drug conviction and stuff like that too. And so by that time, they left Combat Records. I want to say they because Combat Records got kind of tired of waiting. I want to say and shit like that too, but
Mm,
they ended up signing to Relativity Records under the Violator management, which rest in peace to Chris Lighty, by the way, too. Rest in peace to him.
yeah,
And that's when they got their name out there and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when this EP came out. All right. When it comes to the album cover, nothing really too complex. It's just the white background with the label with the logo on this and stuff like that. I do love the fucking CD, the
yes,
CD and shit too. And this is the members right here. You got Juju in the left, you got Fashion in the middle, and you got Psycho Les in the right. Nothing really to it with the credits and stuff like that too. Alrighty. Okay. So this EP got about 11 tracks, but it got a few interludes sprinkled and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? You know how we always do. We're gonna talk about this shit right here. Track number one is world famous intro, which is pretty much like sound bites. Just getting y'all ready for the album or EP, as I should say. Nice way to start off the album. You know what I'm saying.
yeah. It was dope. I like the beat and the horns on it, and then we got like the crowd cheering in the background, so it has like that tour feel to it, and
All
just
right.
a nice intro for the EP.
Yeah, very nice intro for the EP. And so, which leads us into the next track, which is world famous. Um, I'm not even gonna hold you. I mostly like this song for the beat and stuff like that, especially when them drums hit. Lyrically, they did their thing lyrically, but it was mostly also a beat that did the trick for me.
This is dope, man. Definitely enjoyed this track. You got Vic on the track with them, and I like the horns and the bass line. And he's saying, there's no one finer. Digging for shit from here to North Carolina. The name is VRC. It's time to dilly dally. First I hit Texas, then I'm going back to Cali. Dope ass flow by VRC, and yeah, this was a banger.
Yeah, and I want to say the engineer's name was Rich Keller and whatnot too. I mean,
Yeah,
oh shit, that's the wrong track. But yeah, that was actually Juju's favorite track on the album too.
yeah,
And shit, that's
dope.
crazy. All right, track number three, engineer talking shit. Funny ass skit, you know what I'm saying? Just this engineer, I think his name was like Rich Keller.
Mhm.
And that's I always gotta show all my resources. The Check the Technique Volume 2 book. They
Yes.
definitely talked about this EP on this book and shit too. So yeah, very, very dope. But you know what I always do? Read. Not only do we entertain, we educate up this bitch. Yeah.
Facts. Is it out of print?
No, this should still be in print. You just
Okay,
um check Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, stuff like that.
okay.
But yeah, and I would get this over the first volume because the first volume I like,
Mm,
but it's like when they were talking about certain albums in the first volume, they didn't talk about all of the tracks, which kind of pissed me the fuck off. This one, they talk about close to all the tracks, or the tracks they don't talk about is like short songs or interludes
right.
and shit, which
Nice.
I can deal with that. But yeah, volume one, I wouldn't recommend like that if you're a true hip hop head. But engineer talking shit, just the fucking engineer talking about beat nuts. Who are
Yeah.
these Mexicans? They think that they black, yada yada yada.
Mm.
No, funny ass
Cool.
shit.
Niggas call them like who? They're not even niggas. They spicks. It's hilarious, yo. They couldn't get
Bro,
away with that shit nowadays. I was like,
hell no.
back then they could say that stuff, man.
Hell no, they couldn't get away with that. None of that shit now.
You know what I mean? They used to be a public access show that on our cable over here called Speaking Spanish. Shout out to Big Al. I met Big Al in person actually at I forgot what year it was because I met him at a comic convention at the comic book convention over here in New York City, and he was like the creator of the show, and it was like it would come on every Friday night on public access cable at like 3 a.m. or whatever. So, and it was just about like a dedication to like Spanish women, and he would hit the nightclubs. And so like back then you could call your show Spick. You can't do that now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shit. Like the same way how people complain about spics, like especially in the Hispanic community, the same way how people complain about the N word and shit.
Right.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna get into Psycho Dwarf. That is the fourth track on the album. This has Psycho Les and Juju doing their fucking shit. This EP fucking cooking in my opinion. This definitely was a fucking ass. Fucking banging ass track and shit like that. They were just definitely doing their thing. I don't exactly know why they called it Psycho Dwarf. In my opinion, I guess it was just. Even Juju himself don't even know why they did it and shit like that. They were just
They
talking
probably
out their
drunk or
ass,
something.
but
Yeah.
uh, no surprise, yeah. But
Mm.
yeah, this one was pretty solid for the most part.
Banging ass track. I love the beat and the horn arrangements on it. And the chorus, I want to fuck, drink beer, smoke some shit. I love that chorus. Psycho Les killed it. He said, so light up and pass it so I can puff. You can't get enough of the rugged and rough. Anti-pop, I ain't singing like a klutz. World famous beat nuts. Dope ass flow by Psycho Les. Yeah, this is a banger too.
Yeah, definitely banger and shit. Fuck, yeah. Next track after Psycho Dwarf is the interlude called On the 1-2. Pretty much like a DJing track and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty solid.
Yeah, it had a nice little beat, little skit.
Definitely. All right. After that is the single. Oh, I even forgot to talk about the singles and the producers, but
Mm-hmm.
of course the Beatnuts produced this whole album. But the singles was No Equal and Rain Off the Tech, which those are the next two tracks respectively. Um, No Equal, definitely a fucking dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? I love that Willis Jackson sample that they used
Yeah.
and stuff like that. They were definitely yep. Yeah, that's fucking New York feeling and shit like that too. I
Yeah.
fucking love. Um,
That Q-tip chorus, your mic and my mic, come on now, equal. Love that
exactly.
chorus. That sample,
Yeah,
Q-tip.
Jazz We've Got right.
It's from the Low End Theory album. I forgot. I think
Yeah,
it's the jazz song. Yeah.
yeah. And so with this track, from what I looked up, they were pretty much throwing shots at Das Effects, which again, no surprise because like at that time, not a lot of people were doing fucking with that Iggy style and shit like that too. Um, yeah, man, I don't think it was like meant to take serious. I think they were just fucking around and shit like that. But
Like,
yeah, man, very very dope shit. I love the line when Juju said, "Now punk niggas want to test me, but all that tickety tickety tongue twisty shit don't impress me. It's just a phase. You don't know damn well that you're falling off in a minute because that shit don't sell." Well, that's Effect's first album sold a lot. So I don't know what he's talking about, but still a dope line and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with it.
But yeah, like and it was like once they took off with Dead Serious, all these other artists were like copying their style or whatever. And even in
Exactly.
R&B, like you listen to Jodeci's second album, Mr. Davin was rhyming like them. So
Even R.
they
Kelly on
they
the 12 playoff.
R. Kelly, right, and so they definitely took off with that style and went platinum, multi platinum with it. And I love this track. It's like my favorite track on the album, and I love the Q-tip sample and the xylophones and the real jazzy track with the horns. And Juju did his thing. Funny how you think you can surpass me or outlast me with that bullshit child. You're falling fast, G. Fire track. Love the video too.
Definitely. Next track, Reign of the Tech. This is the other single. Pretty dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? This was pretty much one of their breakthrough first singles and stuff. Um, and it's crazy too because this was when they did the video. This is around the time I think their video got banned because they were showing guns, of course, on their fucking
Yeah.
video and shit like
When
that.
when
So
MTV showed it on Yo MTV Raps, they would block out the tech in the
don't you just
video.
miss music videos like that when they just used to
Yeah.
block out with them weird look?
Right.
Now motherfuckers show everything, especially titties
They
in
show
music
everything.
videos.
Everything.
And the videos now be trash.
Hmm.
Shit, but yeah. That's pretty much Rain of the Day. That's pretty much the song right there.
Dope ass track, real hard drums on it. Love the horns on it. Juju killed it. He said, "Now I'm on a rampage. Prepare for the slaughter. Lyrical monster, busting nuts in your daughter." Fire. Love the video too. Like, you got to see the unedited version of the video. It's like classic hip hop video.
Definitely.
And Sadat X is Sadat X sampler like that.
You should set out X sample this track.
The chorus, they use Sadat X voice.
Oh, okay, got you. All right. After Rain of the Tech is the interlude called Quality and the Bushman of the Top. Um, I only had that's probably my least favorite interlude off this whole fucking album, if you ask me.
It was like a little freestyle skit. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like a freestyle, but I like the beat. But you know how I feel about skits though.
Yeah. Unless your name is Red Man or De La Soul,
Right.
I don't have no confidence in the skits. Next track, third of the trio. This is pretty much like a fashion solo joint. This was did after he got out of prison and stuff like that. Um, I'm gonna be quite honest. I didn't really care for this track, really. I didn't really care for this one. I mean, the beat again
Mm.
was dope, but rhyming wise, I didn't really fuck with it.
I like the beat. The beat was dope. Fashion. Like when you hear fashion rhyme, it sounds dated. Like he has
Yeah,
like that '90s dated. He sounded like Das Effects basically, but Das Effects did it better. You know what I'm saying? But he
exactly.
has some nice lines. Catch my scent, fuck a wave. That ass will behave or end up in the grave. He has some nice lines, but it just sounds dated when you hear it now.
I agree. Next track, it's a phone call, which it leads into the next track story, which I don't really have that much to say about the phone call skit, if you ask me.
It's just like a chick, calling his voicemail, calling a voicemail up and saying how she's still in Miami. And I don't know if she's talking to Les or Juju, but she's like, don't be getting too much pussy out there or whatever. You know what I mean? It sounded like they took like a real message and put it on the album. Oh, we lost Reg. Reg having Wi-Fi problems tonight. MTV banning Rain in the Tech videos, like banning. Oh, come on, Ronnie. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? There were other video outlets at that time to watch it on anyway. Video Music Box. They didn't edit their videos. They showed it. I think the box showed it like that, the way it was intended. So we wasn't just because MTV didn't show, we wasn't hard pressed. Jay-Z, I don't ever feel like Jay-Z sounded like Das Effects though. Jay-Z rhymed fast, but he didn't sound like Das to me. You know, he was just like an East Coast cat that could rhyme fast. You know, Twister wasn't the only one that could do it. Yes, they showed uncensored videos. Like they showed they showed the Raiden Tech video like with the guns in it and all that. So they didn't censor their videos like that.
Sorry
You
about
good?
that.
You having Wi-Fi issues tonight?
No, I accidentally X off the wrong tab by
Oh,
mistake.
I'm about to say, I'm like, I didn't know you invited Teddy Riley on here with us.
Wait, what?
That's the Teddy Riley joke.
Oh, fucking versus. Oh my
Yeah.
damn. I was just like, y'all talking about Teddy Riley and shit. I missed
Teddy
it.
Riley up in here? What? You didn't tell me he was coming on.
I was just like, how much did I miss up in this bit? I thought I was going for like 10 seconds. Shit.
Yeah, yes. They showed everything and they didn't edit the videos.
Yeah, video music box. That's the if y'all want to watch the dirty videos, that's the shit. That one.
Yeah. The box
Even
too. The
Friday,
box
Friday night
showed
video.
Friday night videos. Yeah, that didn't last too long though.
Really?
That was like an 80s thing. It didn't last too long. Like by the time like the 90s came in, it was there was like a lot of different outlets to watch videos at that time. You had video
I could have
music
sworn
box, you had the box.
I could have sworn Friday night videos lasted until like 02, 01.
Did it? On NBC?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never saw it in the 90s. I thought it was already gone. Did they
Oh
change the
no.
time? Because I know like they see for late night on NBC, they had like Conan O'Brien, they had what's his name? Greg Kinnear had a show before he like became an actor. So they had like a lot of late night shows like at that time period. I never saw it in the 90s.
Yeah, I sometimes I scroll through YouTube and they would have Friday night videos 1994, 1995.
They did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I never saw it.
I mean, I
They might
never
have put that shit on like 4 a.m. or something.
The only episode I really fucked watching was like the episode with the Prince episode. I saw a few episodes with Kadeem Hardison and Patti LaBelle. I wasn't really that big on Friday night videos like that, to be real. Even though it was way before my time, but just nostalgia purposes.
Rhapsody showed it. Like there was more than one outlet. The box, there was more than one outlet to see videos at that time.
Right, fucking TV and shit. I think the last chapter we're talking about a story.
Yeah, story. It's not a good storytelling track for a song called Story.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know Psycho Les tried and he failed, but I like it had like a warp beat to it, and I like the Beastie Boys sample. I believe that's from Hey Ladies. That's one.
Yep.
And part two, they did a part two story 2000 on a Musical Massacre. That was a better track, but they're not like known for storytelling though.
Yeah, man.
You know, he had a line that said she wanted doggy style, so I humped her leg, and I'm like, come on, Psycho Les. Come on, bro. You better than this.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one. I got lost what the fucking story was on the fucking album.
They're not Beatnuts are not storytellers. Like I know they tried, but
y'all party rapper.
Yeah, the party drunken rhymes are their thing, not storytelling.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I can't really fuck with this EP like that. I mean, for the production, it's good for the production if you like that dirty, grimy kind of production and shit like that.
Right.
But you can still tell they were still like green a little bit and shit like that.
No, but a lot. They were green a lot. They were like rookies on the block.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I'm not even gonna hold you. When I heard Street Level way before the Intoxicated Demons EP. So I immediately thought they were going to have that same Street Level vibe on this one. And I'm just like, it's like a weird mixture of De La Soul is Dead mixed in with I might get some flack for this, like Young MC Stone Cold Rhyming.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You put in
yeah.
Yeah. How do you Young MC and Beatnuts? That should never even be in the same sentence.
Well, because it's like
what do you take from you talking about for this album?
No, just from this EP.
What do you take from this EP and from Young MC first album? Because I don't hear the similarity.
I'm just talking about how some of the shit that might sound cool coming from them on paper might sound corny on live on like when they execute it. That's what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, I get what they're trying to do. If that makes sense, it's like a weird thing. If that makes
I don't.
sense,
I think you're drunk. I don't see. I don't hear the
I'm not.
similarity with Young MC and see Young MC didn't do the same type of shit that Beatnuts did. So
I
I'm
don't
trying
know,
to.
man. I'm a better explain it later on.
Reg, was you drinking before this live stream? Was you
No,
drinking? I don't
no.
hear it. I don't
I
hear
was
the
driving. I
similarity.
was literally driving all day, so I wouldn't be drinking that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna give this. Go ahead.
So you're like so. Who would you? Are you saying that the Beatnuts would do a better version of Bust a Move?
No,
I
no,
don't
I'm
know what
not
Reg
saying
is
it's
saying.
like a bust a move track. I'm just saying like, how can I put this? But how can I put this? With the Young MC album, it was entertaining, but
It
it had this
was.
like
You thought it was good?
in its own sound. I know I don't like the album, but to some people they might call it entertaining, but it's like something that you can listen to your parents around and shit like that. But with the beat nuts and shit like that, you can't really listen to this shit around your parents and shit like that. But some of the shit that was entertaining, some of the shit just came off like the story track
No.
came off as cheesy and shit.
You could listen to Hammer around your parents too, though. So
I mean, yeah, you can really listen to him around your parents and shit, but I'm not gonna put him and the beat nuts in the same sentence.
wait, you put Young MC in the Beatnuts. I don't understand the similarity. Like I'm trying to understand how
I'm
how
trying to
you.
I'm trying to understand what I'm talking about right now either, but I'm just
Oh
lost
my
right now.
god.
But I was trying to make a comparison in my head. See, I was trying to make something in my head, but it didn't come out right.
That didn't come out good. Like the story track, it was bad.
Yeah. But I'm gonna give this EP like a 3 mics.
And I have that Young MC album. I don't like it. That's why I was like, how are you
I don't
comparing this to Young MC album?
Yeah. At least it got a tad bit better with this next album and shit. 1994 Street Level.
Yeah, the EP was great. I think I love the boom bap jazzy production. I think it needed more songs featuring fashion. We didn't get a lot of fashion on the EP compared to a Street Level, and maybe that
Right.
was done by design. You know what I'm saying? Like You God wasn't featured on 36 Chambers a lot because he was incarcerated, but when he came out, he was featured a lot more on the double album. I love Rain of the Tech and No Equals my favorite track, Cycle Dwarf. So I'm gonna give this 4 mics, but I didn't care for the skits. I think and Story was a bad song to end off the EP.
Story.
It's a
Yeah,
story. It's called Story and it's bad storytelling.
OC had a better story on Word Life. Let's
Right.
talk about that.
It's the song called Story, and they don't know how to tell a story. So go figure.
Like stick to your liquor, your
Right.
shit.
Stick to the party rhymes and the liquor.
Shit.
Mike was good.
Alcoholics told better stories and shit. What's up, Mike?
Yeah, like Alcoholics, but they knew they lane. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Beatnuts and Alcoholics, it's a natural like thing for them to work together because they know they lane. They wasn't big on storytelling. They just about the good vibes and the hijinks and shit. The women, that's their thing. They wasn't big on what I mean. Like they wasn't big on telling stories and all that. That's not their thing.
Right.
Antoine was good.
What's up, Antoine? Yeah, man. So you giving it 4 mics. I'm gonna give it 3 mics.
Yes, I'm giving it 4 mics on the production, and I like the songs. The only thing I don't like was the story track. I don't think that should have been the last track to end off the EP, and they needed more fashion on songs. But other than that, it's a great EP.
Right, definitely. Okay. So 1 year later, they pretty much got their shit together and dropped this fucking album, Street Level. Nothing really to it. They just really was working on this album. I know, like after the release of this album, Fashion did leave the group and stuff like that.
He had a dope
I guess
solo album too. God Connections, underrated.
I gotta hear that one.
Yeah, that's a dope. And the Beatnuts is on that album. Cycleless. I believe he did some production on it too.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when it came to like the singles all popped over here and hit me like that. And of course the Beatnuts, Lucian and VIC produced this whole album and stuff too. So yeah, man. This album cover right here. Love this fucking album cover, stuff like that. Like this definitely perfectly captures the whole album, just the grimy beats. And then I'm not saying that they did a whole 360 like Fuji's and Mobb Deep did, but this was a vast improvement if you ask me. Let me show y'all what the album looks like. This the album looks like right here. These niggas are gangsters now. They got fucking bullet holes and glasses and shit. Yeah, they on that street shit. Like no pun intended, on that street shit with this one. But this album has 19 tracks. Well, 17
19?
tracks.
17.
Now it was 19 on the Spotify edition.
What was one on it? Like remixes?
The Hellraiser original version. I think a bonus track was on it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. All right, the first track is the intro. Again, I think like nothing really too much to talk about. Just send the whole pace, the whole album. That's one thing I have to say about that.
Yeah, just a dope intro, nice beat.
Definitely. All right, track number 2, You Don't Stop. Fucking dope. This features Lucian and whatnot. And it's a very dope instrumental with like a xylophone looping through it. Pretty dope, and you can tell that their rhyming pretty much stepped up. Just judging the track right here. So yeah,
Very dope track. Love the beat, the xylophone, the horns on it, the bass line, the scratching. Love that whole production on this track. And Juju saying so don't even try to flex. I'll put a round in your chest and leave you in a fucking mess. Niggas know my style, they be playing. And if I catch a body, I will. Know what I'm saying? Love this flow on that. Then you got there's like a female at the end of the song where like fashion calls her a hoe. Like he's like, what up, hoe, where my money at? And the girl is like, fuck you, nigga, you tried to jump me. That was like funny the way that track ended off though.
yeah, definitely a funny way to end off the track and shit.
Yeah.
Track number 3, Props Over Here. Again, another dope song. Juju definitely stole the show with this one and stuff like that. Nice little beat and shit. I fuck with it.
Love this track. I
I'm
remember
trying to pull up some lyrics when fucking Rap Genius is acting up. God. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
dope. I love this video when it came out and they rocking like the Helly Hansen jackets and on top of like the rooftop in New York City, and love this beat with the violin and the bass line. And I love the chorus, when I'm down in Detroit, you know what I want to hear. Yeah, you get props over here. Love that chorus when they just like calling out different cities and shit. Fashion killed it. He said back in the days, I is 237. Used to run with Kevin bagging hoes that looked like heaven. 11 years later, I tried to hide and hope they pass me by like I'm the far side. Love that reference to the far side passing me by track. Classic record.
Definitely a classic record. It's literally just raining right now. I didn't even know it was gonna rain tonight. Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Track number 4, Hellraiser. Dope song right here. When it came to this fucking track, from what I looked up, they were pretty much talking about just how they're getting into the music business and shit like that. Fire joint, fire beat too. You know what I'm saying? I love the line by Fashion when he says, I think I got faking the funk motherfucks up in my spot. I know they gonna blow. They press up on the cool. I get dissed like a fool when I'm gone. And it's crazy. I like that reference to the main source song, "Faking the Funk" and
Mm-hmm.
shit too. You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
when Juju, like I said, Juju pretty much stole the show. I love the line, "Do a man crime." I remember the days was invited me to hell and shit. You know what I'm saying? So just it's pretty much their version of "Please Listen to My Death Fight" by and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the best way I got this from the track.
Yeah, dope beat. I love the scratching on it. Psycho Les saying all these phony motherfuckers want to shake my hand, but behind my back talk shit to the next man. Love that track and the beat was dope. Fire.
Yeah, so definitely a fire joint and whatnot. Next track we got is "Are You Ready?" Probably my second favorite track off this album. God damn that range, shit. And this features motherfucking Grand Pooba and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which I want to say Grand Pooba and Miss Jones were the only guest appearances on. Oh, and Lenny Underwood too. They were only guest appearances on this album. And I'm gonna be real. Grand Pooba was the one who really stole the show on this one
Yeah,
and the shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because this is also around the time when he had just dropped the Real to Real album,
classic.
which flop hip hop classic.
Love that.
Um, we definitely gotta do to 2000 one day.
Hmm.
Like
That was a good
one
one too.
day very.
You didn't like
We'll
it?
talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Oh wow.
It's like all I'm gonna say about that one was it lacked the variety that Real to Real had. That's all I'm gonna say for right now.
Okay.
But you got that album, right?
The second one?
Yeah.
Nah, I never bought 2000. I got only the real. I never bought the other ones.
Okay. One day if I do find that album and shit like that, I'll definitely still you a copy.
Appreciate it. I love the album cover.
Yeah.
He was way ahead of his time. You know, like he
Oh,
rocking
the album cover.
the Tommy Hill figure with the and he's
Yeah.
like in front of the Lambo. I'm like, yo, this is a dope ass album cover.
That's the best part of the whole album. The album cover right there.
It's
No,
not
no, no.
a bad album.
I'm not saying it's a bad, and I'm not saying it's a trash album. I'm just saying that it's not as good as Real to
Right.
Real.
I
I think
agree
people
with
just
that.
caught
I
yeah.
feel like Real to Real is a classic, but and the thing is he was on Electro Records. They didn't promote that album enough though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they wanted to, but according to the unsung, Grand Pooba himself wasn't like really into like the whole marketing and shit like that too, because they were trying to put him in Beverly Hills 90210
Really?
or some shit like that.
The show?
Yeah, yeah,
What?
like just a guest appearance and shit. And Pooba
Wow.
said, "Hell,
And he said no to that? Come on, bro. Like I
yeah."
sometimes you gotta question like why do these artists why are you in the music
One,
business then? Are you in it just to put out work?
well,
Like what do you I don't understand that. Like that could have put him on a bigger platform.
well. At the same time, I can see why he didn't want to do it because for one, Grand Pooba, the whole Brand Nubian clique, they're always close to the whole 5%ers and shit like that too. And then with them, with Beverly Hills 90210, they probably had their feelings about that and shit like that too. But some artists, they just want to make music, not make no noise in the industry, and they just want to go with their own
I
thing. You
get
know
it.
what I'm
You
saying?
don't want to sell out, but still you can you know if anything, he could have been like broke barriers for that show. They didn't have no black people on that show. You know what I'm saying? You could have broke barriers by being like part of he was gonna be like part of the cast.
No, no, just a guest
Oh, just a
appearance.
guest appearance. That's a good look.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. Like, sometimes you got to question why artists like turn down shit. I'm like, what are you in this for then?
You got to
You know what I'm
also think about
saying?
marketing. Too.
Like when
Another
we do these podcasts and shit, like I'm in it to be on a larger platform and to do shit. I'm not just doing this shit to my house. We don't even need to do this shit. Like we doing this shit out of the love. But you know, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I got like a dream that I want to accomplish that I want to see fulfilled with this shit though. Like I'm not just doing this shit just to do
right.
it. You know what I'm saying? It's like why is niggas doing that? Like why are you in it for this shit? Like are you just in it just to put out your music or are you in it, to make history? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in this shit just to be let's make some appearance and that's it. I didn't even know all that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's why I say to myself, like a lot of that shit, Grand Puba probably had going for himself and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just strictly hip hop. You know,
That album could have been bigger than it was, and he basically sabotaged his own shit.
true.
You know, I mean, Busta Rhymes was on the same label, and he blew up with his album. So
But you also got to also remember, Electro Records probably before Busta, they didn't really have the best track record with hip hop because even they kind of screwed Tribe Called Quest a little bit too.
well, if anything, you blame Dante Ross. Dante Ross was over there. He was overseeing, the Pete Rock and Seal Smooth stuff and Grand Poobah and all them. So,
And,
that might be
and
on him.
and speaking of Dante Ross, Lord Jamal, and we're gonna get back to this with review too, but Lord Jamal also said that him and I think Leo Cohen was one of the main reasons why Grand Puba left Brand Nubian and shit too.
Leo Cohen?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wait.
You mean Dante
Yeah.
Ross? Dante? Oh, okay. I know they were doing like some anti-Semitic shit over there that Dante didn't like.
Oh, it was Leo Cohen for Busta Rhymes and
Yeah,
shit like that. Dante, you're
yeah,
right, Dante Ross.
yeah. Because Dante, I was actually on the live that Dante was on talking about it. He fucked up my name on there, so fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta get my name right. You know what I'm saying? So he was there and he was talking about how that they were doing shit at the label that the label didn't like, and that's when they got pissed off at Brand New, whatever.
Yeah, because then the Electric Records, man, they fucked a lot with Brand Nubian and shit. That's all I gotta say. But we definitely gotta do a lot of those unsung classic reviews because I know Brand Nubian had a very dope unsung episode where they broke down that shit. But yeah, man, always gotta remember shit. You know what I'm saying? Alex M, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we review albums, movies, any fucking thing that comes to our minds and shit.
Right.
He said he loves walking around my house imitating Lord Jamar. Oh, that's funny. That's
Okay.
funny. I can already tell this guy's gonna be interesting. All right. But yeah, we still what we got to say about Are You Ready, right?
I like Are You Ready? I think it was a dope feature with Grand Puba. I loved his lines. He said, "Oops, I didn't mean to call you hoe, bitch. But when you try to clap the pockets, that's just bullshit. So let's get down with one of New York's finest. Cease to the brain like Primatine to the sinus." I thought it was a dope ass track. Love the beat, and it was like a perfect track to have like Grand Puba on. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely a good feature.
Yeah, that's definitely a very good feature indeed. All right. Track number 6 is Super Bad. Um, didn't really care for this joint like that. To be real with you, it was decent.
I think did we skip one? Straight Jacket. That was track 6.
No, Super Bad Jack's the next track.
Okay. Super Bad was dope. I like the off key melody and the beat. Juju saying because I ain't taking no shorts. I play for keeps. I stay strapped because I ain't got no time to roll deep. Dope track. I definitely enjoyed this one.
Definitely hear your point about that. Now, Straight Jacket, that's the one I fuck with and stuff like that. To me, that joint right there is pretty much a fire ass joint. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking Juju, and what's his name? Les is going back and forth and stuff like that. Love the usage of that old dirty bastard sample. Definitely a
Mhm.
fire joint.
Love the ODB sample. The beat was dope. And Psycho Les saying, "What's up, cuz? You forgot who I was. Slept on the beat nuts. Now you shocked from the buzz." Dope lines from Psycho Les.
Definitely. Next track, Let Off a Couple. Um, very solid track right there. Very chill track. Again, Juju was the one that stole the show and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with it.
This was dope. This should have been a longer track though. I love the wordplay with like all three of them like joining in on like this track, and it was like real smooth, real jazzy. Love the beat and the pianos on it, and Fashion saying breaking niggas off like a press on nail. Switched over to the right hand or back to the left. See whatever one I use, yo, is still spelled death. I loved his lines on that, and then Psycho Les comes in, and then Juju to close out the track. But it was just like a short track, but it should have been longer. I enjoyed this one.
Definitely. All right. Now my favorite track off this album, Rick's Joint. Fucking dope song. The beat, the lyrics. This is one of those tracks where everything just came together. Featuring the great Miss Jones, in my opinion. Yeah, man, very fire joint right
The
here.
Great Miss Jones, is that what you
Love it.
said? The Great Miss Jones?
You're the great Miss Jones.
She ain't
Yeah,
put out
because
an
she dropped
album
some of
since
the
like the
finest,
90s.
smoothest vocals on.
Oh my lord. You just
Hey,
like her because of that
I'm just
Tony
saying.
Lee track.
No.
Oh my god.
No. It's not
Great
just
Miss
because she was also on AZ Sugar Hill.
Yeah,
You said that was her first appearance on Rex. Wow.
When she was actually good at but she was actually good at singing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't dropped an album in forever.
Come back to me.
Oh lord.
You know you
This
love
was
that
dope.
song. Shit.
No, I don't. I don't like that song. This was a good song. I like the melody was like real sinister, real eerie. I like the beat. Les saying open up, hun. I just want to see it. Then shoot my semen. The intoxicated demon. Love those lines from Les, man. That was a dope track.
Yeah, very dope track indeed. All right. The next track we're going to talk about is Fried Chicken.
That's not her first. What are you talking about, yo?
Well, that's not her first appearance on Wax?
Hold up. The joint that she did, she put out like a couple of singles though. I want to say that was 93, 94. Might have been 93 or 94. I forgot the name of that joint. But there's like a video for it. The joint she did, Where I Want to Be Boy. What year was that? That was 94? 93?
By who?
By Miss Jones.
I can look that up right quick. Hold on.
She put out like a couple of 12-inch singles, and then I remember I think Dougie Fresh was in one of those joints, and then she put out an album, like maybe 2 albums, but I want to say that was like 93.
90. I'm seeing 94.
Okay.
Yeah. Fried Chicken. This track was okay and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? It's alright. I would rather listen to the Nas version of Fried Chicken, but hey. From Tri's favorite album.
I thought it was dope, man. Like I thought it was like it had like ill melody on it and shit. So it's dope track.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that shit.
I thought we did Fried Chicken just now. What are we doing? What track are we on?
We literally just did Fried Chicken.
Okay, that was track 9.
Fried Chicken was track 10.
Are you doing like the bonus shit? Cause like the YouTube version only got 17 tracks.
Yeah, I'm doing the regular 17 track version. Yeah.
Okay, I did.
I'm looking at
so track 10 is one.
Yeah, track 10 is Fried Chicken.
Track 10 on the YouTube is Yeah You Get Props.
They probably skipped the track on the YouTube version.
It's 17.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it, it's 17 tracks, and the track number 10 is Fried Chicken.
Okay. I don't know. I'm seeing 17 tracks here.
Shit, hold on right quick. But yeah, that's why I was reviewing the 17 track version anyway. I'm not doing the one with the bonus tracks and shit.
So why do they have track 10? You get props.
I have no idea. That's
track 9 is supposed to be 15.
Because I'm thinking the YouTube version you listen to probably skipped the track. That's what I'm trying to think.
But I wrote down all the tracks here though.
You said what?
I said all the tracks are like all the tracks on the album.
Well, just I guess for the songs, just read what you got for the songs and shit.
Okay, we did the intro. We did You Don't Stop. We did Props Over Here.
Yep.
Track 4 was Hellraiser, right?
Yep.
Track 5 was Are You Ready?
Yep.
Track 6 Straight Jacket.
No, track 6 was Super Bad.
See on the YouTube version it says Straight Jacket is track 6.
That's why I said the YouTube version skipped the track and shit.
Super Bad is tracks, and Super Bad is supposed to be track 7.
Well, on the
right?
Wikipedia, it says Super Bad is track
Track
6 and Straight Jacket is track 7.
track 8 is let's over couple, right?
Yeah.
All right. Track 9, fried chicken.
Track 9 is Rick's Joint. See that they fucked
Rick's
up.
joints. Rick's joint's supposed to be track 11.
What? I got the album right here. Track 9
I
is
know,
Rick's Joint.
right?
Yeah.
The YouTube track list is different.
Yeah.
Then track 10 is you get props. Track 11 is Rick's joint. Track 12 is hit me with that.
Track 10 is Fried Chicken. Track 11 is Yeah, You Got Props. And track 12 is Get Funky.
Okay, now Get Funky, they got track 14.
I'm gonna send you the track listing on Instagram. Give me one.
You see if people why having physical is way better
Yeah.
than streaming. This is why I don't fuck with streaming. It's only
Yeah,
physical
try.
for me.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna see if I can send it on the private chat.
Yeah.
Cause
This is
that's
what
why
I'm
I don't
talking
like.
about with streaming. This is why I
That's
don't
why
fuck
I
with
don't
no
like
streaming.
listen to albums on YouTube
Right.
and shit like that.
No Spotify, no Pandora, none of that
Hold
shit for me. It's all physical. Because they fuck up with the track listings.
Hold on, let me post a clearer copy because apparently StreamYard wants to fuck up on that as well too. Go figure. If it was Google Hangouts, it won't fuck up on that. All right, I'm about to post it right now in the private chat. Let me know when you see it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So what we did? What did we just do?
We
We
just
did
did
fried
checking.
chicken.
Yeah.
No, but the one before that, we did track 8 was let off a couple.
Track 8 was Lit Up a Couple.
Okay.
Track 9 was Rick's Joint. And track 10 was Fried Chicken.
All right. Well, all right. So Rick's joint. So you said what you got to say about Rick's joint, right?
You said what?
Did we? Did you talk about Rick's joint already or no?
Yeah, I said Rick Joint was my favorite one.
I like Rick's joint. That was dope. I like the beat on that and the hi hats and it was the keys on that. That was dope.
Yeah, that's definitely a very dope joint. It's that beat for me that was really what played the part and shit like that. All right, y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so you said your thoughts about fried chicken, right?
No, I said my thoughts on Rick's joint.
Okay. No, I meant, did you already? So you didn't say your thoughts on fried chicken, right?
Fried chicken, isn't that coming up?
Yeah, that's the next track. Yeah.
Okay. No, I didn't say my. Well, I said my thoughts because I thought it was track 9.
Okay, so yeah, we're on fried chicken now.
Okay. So that's track 10.
Yeah, that's track 10. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. I said that was an okay track.
Yes, I thought the melody was dope. It had like an eerie melody to it. I like the beat. You know, less saying open up point. I just want to see it, then shoot my semen, the intoxicated demon. I like those lines from him. That was a dope joint.
Respect. All right. Track number 11. Yeah, you get props. Excuse me right quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, you get props was the next joint. This one was actually a better track than fried chicken and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a pretty solid beat and shit, you know. I fuck with it.
Dope ass beat. Fashion Kill Diddy said, you know, show enough, nuts got bass in your face. Take a taste. World famous trio in the place. In a race, cocked and blast for your sugar. Bucking niggas off just like I was picking boogers. Loved his first verse on that track. That was dope.
Definitely. All right. So next track is Get Funky. This to me was probably my one of my other favorite tracks off the album, maybe my third favorite and shit. This was a very dope joint. They were just fucking rapping off the ass and shit like that. That beat was very hardcore and shit. So yeah.
Yeah, it had like some hand claps on it. Nice beat. I still like the remix better. I think the remix is way better than the original joint. But this was
Yeah.
dope. Juju saying, "Gots to get money, kid. You know how it goes. I'm still living foul, even sticking up holes." Dope track.
Yeah. All right. After Get Funky is hit me with that. Another solid track and shit like that. Definitely, they definitely use a lot of xylophones on this album and shit, which is very dope and shit. So
Yeah.
yeah,
There's a video for this also. This was a single. Like the beat and the xylophone. It was real jazzy, nice bass line, the horns. Juju saying nobody cares what I think, so I drink, causing mad trouble, pulling guns and I blink. From the depths of hell, I make it known, son. My mind frame makes MCs swallow their own tongue. Fire.
definitely. Yeah, man. Next track we got is 2-3 Break, which is basically like a DJ kind of track and shit like that. And well, not DJ track. It's just for say it's like their version of the Gangstar's track "I'm the Man, Speak Your Cloud." How
Right.
each of them was rapping over a different verse and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, this was cool. This was pretty cool and shit like that. And again, not really one of my favorites, but it was alright.
Yeah, you got like a dog barking in the in the beginning of the track and nice beat. You got like an ill melody. And like the first beat I like when Les was saying, what your punk, who's gonna defend you? When I bum rush your ass and stick an ice pick in you. And then like the beat changes and it's like another ill beat. And I like the switch up, the beat switch on that. It was dope.
Definitely. All right, now my second favorite track, "Lick the Pussy," and probably Fashion's best performance on any Beatnut song. Um,
Yes. I agree.
yes, personally, they use the sample way better than MCA's "All for the Money," and I love that track, but the way they used it with the fucking bass, like they sped up the tempo a little bit, gave it a nice little swing to it. You know what I'm saying? Add a little filter and shit. It was just a fucking very, very, very dope track right here. And I'm not even gonna hold you guys. This might be my honest opinion, but this was a song that actually made me want to check out more of the beat nuts and shit. I kid
Hmm.
you not off the books and shit like that. Lick the pussy and
Hmm.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I want to read some lines and shit because some lines were very crazy. It's like, all right, and away we go. You got the world famous cool with that smooth ass flow. I'm speaking about what I get with or stick on the red. Got you running around in circles, feeding for the third leg. But baby, don't you get yet? Cause you ain't really strong. You haven't even heard the taste of my motherfucking tongue. Love that line of shit. He also had this other line when he's like, I just slammed my face in that fat onyx ass. The chick was 69, not 61. That's what I bust a nut, but the bitch never come. Like my boy came out of prison, always telling y'all females he wants some fucking pussy and shit. Saw too many niggas and shit, man. Like, but yeah, second favorite best track and possibly my favorite beat nut song. Period. Just everything about this track. This should have been a fucking single. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what no one said. They
It,
they
it would
could
have
have
been too
they could
explicit
have
though.
they could have just said lick the and shit like
Hmm.
that. They could have done yeah.
XXX.
Right. If
Yeah.
Cool Keith can have a lot of
Mhm.
them shit that sing shit like that, then they could have got away with this shit.
Yeah. There's definitely like the best fashion track within with them a part of the group. And I love that, like you got like a little porno snippet at the start of the track and it was real melodic, real smooth beat, nice bass line. And he's saying, I say motherfucking because your mommy was a victim, your cousin, sisters, on, so yeah, I licked them. And you get weak like SW to the V, soaking wet victims in between my J sheets. Love the whole track, and it was nasty. It was vintage beat nuts, and yeah, like he definitely shined on this album.
Yeah, definitely and shit like that. Um, Next we got Sandwiches. This is a Psycho Less solo joint. I'm not even gonna hold you. This one was actually a pretty dope track too. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Definitely felt like it was very underrated and stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, this was dope. Definitely enjoyed it. Again, it's like a short track. It had like a old time like melody to it. Nice beat. And less saying, slap a funky morena on the ass, cock back my cock and blast, and I liked it. It was dope.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna talk about Psycho Dwarf because we already talked about Intoxicated Demons and
Yeah.
shit.
Why did they include that on the album?
Well, you know, back in them days, whenever it's an EP and then they drop the next album, they sometimes want to
Hmm.
include some song from EP on the album just for time constraints and shit like that.
Right.
You know, because the EPs are taking like a sneak peek of what's to come. It's like a mixtape and shit.
Hmm.
But overall, this one was a much better album, a much vast improvement. I'm not gonna hold it. I would call this an underground classic and shit, if you ask me. Um, very, very dope lines and stuff. You know, personally, Juju was the MVP and whatnot too. Fashion did a much better job this time around than the EP. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I would recommend this if y'all love that golden age of hip hop, that boom bap and stuff like that. Um, very, very dope album. I'm gonna give this a 4/5.
I think this is definitely a step up from the EP, and Fashion to me was the MVP of this album. And hearing, I think he brings another dimension lyrically to the beat nuts, and I thought he was great on this album, and Psycho Less, and I love the production, and it's just classic boom bap. You know what I'm saying? Each member killed it. I love props over here was a big hit. Hit me with that, lick the pussy. Are you ready? Let off a couple sandwiches. I'm giving this 5 mics. I think it's their best album. But I like a lot of their stuff. Stone Crazy was just as good. I like Musical Massacre, but this definitely 5 mics.
Yeah, man. Probably one day we'll probably check out Stone Crazy and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I never heard that album and stuff. So, all right. I'm gonna stay on for like another 15 minutes and shit like that. This is a dope review.
Yeah. Fuck streaming. Get physical media forever. I can't
Right.
do streaming with fucked up track listing and all that, man.
Yeah, especially YouTube and shit.
And all their albums are out of print. Eric, if you ever see any Beatnuts albums, please send that my way. Any early Beatnuts albums. I got Musical Massacre, but if you see like the EP or Street Level, Stone Crazy, send that because all of their shit is out of print.
Hmm.
After we can Peter Guns. You mean Lord Tariq and Peter Guns, Sam?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, when the hell?
yeah. You mean Lord Tariq and Peter Guns?
I was like, fashion became Puerto Rico. Wow. Okay.
Oh man.
Eric, thank you again for them CDs, man. I'm gonna try to send you something probably by next month. You know what's crazy
Mm-hmm.
about motherfuckers and shit like that? Niggas love to take the easy way out of things. They
Al
love.
Tariq and Lord, I don't Sam. Lord Tariq and Al Tariq are two different people. You got the wrong Tariq. It's Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. Lord Tariq is not Al Tariq. That's a different person.
I'm weak. No, you good, Sam. You all learning and shit. I can't wait for this Thursday though.
What's Thursday?
We're going to talk about the greatest rock artist that ever lived.
Oh, David Bowie.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's that? The Low album we doing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Right here.
So, and of course you didn't open it.
Told you I was gonna wait for the right. I'm not even trying to open it. I'm not even trying to open it and shit like that yet. But
Okay.
yeah,
So
this
Eric said
album.
send the link.
Yeah, I can send a link for a little bit, Eric.
Is it
All
raining?
right.
It's
Yeah, it's
raining
right.
your way, right? Okay.
Actually, it stopped raining for now.
I'm hearing like rain and winds right now. So apparently it came up here.
I might have to go with Juju, Ronnie.
I like Juju, but let's have some lines once in the blue.
To be real with you,
Mhm.
if Fashion rap more like he did on Lick the Pussy, I probably would pick him.
He's a dope. He's underrated. Like when he went solo from the group, like he was dope. He was dope on his solo albums.
I gotta check that out then. Text me
Yeah,
the name of it.
that's also underrated. Out of print. God Connections.
Got you.
That was the first solo album. He had Do Your Thing. That was the first single. At the Crime Pays was like an underground joint they were playing.
Oh
I
well, the
think I
Health.
think I think Beatnuts. I think they produced Do Your Thing for him, if I'm not mistaken.
They produced what?
Do Your Thing, the first single for him.
Uh, the Helter Skelter is next week. Just to let y'all know. I've been keeping y'all waiting for that for the longest. Fuck that.
You changed the date?
It's next week. It's not gonna be the end of March
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah, I got a surprise for y'all for the end of March. So don't say I never did anything good for y'all asses.
Oh man.
Sometimes these motherfuckers be thinking I'm serious. Sometimes. Hey, look, the greatest album ever.
Yes. Classic. Would it be wrong if I had that both on my greatest hip hop and R&B list?
It's not
Because
wrong.
technically it's both.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
He said he didn't get the link.
Okay, I'll just post a link on the chat then. Fuck it. Oh wait, I didn't. It didn't even go through. God,
The Mo B
I got
battle.
you, Eric.
That's on Sunday. It's Sunday. When is the Mo B battle? Is it Sunday?
March 15th. Hold on. Y'all talking at once. Hold on. Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. Next Tuesday, the Mo B battle. I'm hype already. I made that list since last year. I already
Wonder why
got
we
my
didn't get
Pete
it.
Rock list ready. Just in case we do a Pete Rock battle, my list is already done.
Damn, son. Damn, son. I didn't get my shit. Yeah, nigga. Yo, nigga.
My list
I,
is done.
hmm. Shit. Don't worry, I got a surprise for y'all on at the end of March and shit.
Get up.
What's up, bro?
Still, yeah.
What's good?
Just chilling, man. How about yourself?
I'm just chilling and shit. You got was doing last week.
You said what?
Sam said Pete and Easy Mo B over Johnny J all day.
I'll have to say that too. Y'all. Sometimes I just be looking at myself like, damn. Y'all. Sometimes I just be
I
looking
don't
at
know what
myself
you
like,
talk
damn.
about, Reg.
You said what?
What are you talking about?
It's like some of these comments. It's just y'all be trying so hard to instigate motherfuckers in the comments and shit. Cause I know why Sam said that shit. I know why Sam said that fucking shit, but that's all I'm gonna say. It's like niggas be trying so hard to be subtle, but they ain't subtle with shit.
I didn't catch what the Johnny J thing was for. The comment.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Laugh or comment on it.
Cause it's just like out of all the producers, he just said Johnny J is out of all. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that.
Black Poet had beef with BDP.
Yeah.
When was that?
This was back in the day.
Black Poet from Screwball?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
There was a video about it a while back ago I saw.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, thank you, Ronnie. I had to put this whole ass nigga Jim Jones up there as my thumbnail because he's really been doing some more shit lately.
That looks like Jim Jones wearing a bow tie and he's shaving. What is that?
I'm
sick and tired of hearing about Jim Jones, man.
He wearing the lavender dress. What he used to be.
He's doing something to his face. Is that makeup he's getting put on?
Thank you, man. I'm glad you said something like that. They think these niggas the next reincarnation of Jesus. Like the way he been dating this stuff.
This nigga want to battle Jadakiss? Oh God.
Give me a break.
I don't want to see no more locks on a verses unless it's Styles P doing his shit. I don't want to see no Sheik, no more Jada. I'm tired of seeing them on there.
Do you want to see Mary
J.
Blige?
Huh?
What if Mary J. Blige and Locks came out and shit?
She got like one song with them with Jadakiss. She did like one shit with them.
Yeah, that was on the Mary album.
Yeah, he was on the sexy joint on the Mary album, but that's the only exception. Like if I don't want to see him battle nobody no more. Like we already did that.
Yeah, man, that nigga retire for versus, man. Right. Yeah, he need to retire for versus. It just can't be about actual Jada.
Oh, this is a good question from Antoine. Best hip hop album back in '88: Great Adventures of Slick Rick or Going Off by Biz Markie. I'm gonna have to go with that Slick Rick.
Yeah.
I got Slick Rick too.
Yeah, but that Going Off though is some shit.
Oh yeah.
I like that Arby Square Mile. That's my shit like that.
You like the what?
Arby Square Mile.
Yeah, I love Picking Boogers. But believe it or not, my favorite Biz Markie song is Toilet Stool Rap. That's my shit. His best song, better than Just a Friend, Vapors, all that shit. And he was talking about taking a shit. What other rapper talks about taking a shit and sounds as knocking as Biz Markie? Name me one rapper. Biz Markie can talk about masturbating, and that shit will still knock.
I would love to hear Eminem do one. I think Eminem could do it.
Eminem this, Eminem that. Y'all. Let me stop.
Well, I mean, Eminem said some shit in his freestyles, yo. His freestyles were like crazy.
I'm surprised Millie Jackson ain't doing no shit like that besides taking an album cover or her taking the shit, but I don't know.
I got a question for y'all.
3-6
Mafia, Mystic Styles, or Outkast AT-Aliens?
Outkast. That's my favorite Outkast album. Yeah, that's my favorite Outkast album. Okay.
I was gonna ask Eric because Eric is like the ambassador of Southern hip hop and shit. So
I wouldn't say that. I just know certain shit. You know, I'm not a encyclopedia though, but you know, I know more than the average one today.
Respect. Shit. Oh, Devin the Dude. Okay, he might be an exception because low-key Devin the Dude can rap about anything on some real shit. Nigga can rap about the solar system. That shit would be fucking dope as fuck.
Right.
But he ain't gonna be on no Cool Keith level, because when Cool Keith rapping about the solar system, this nigga talks about shit I never even heard about space and shit.
He would be a teacher then, because a lot of these kids on basically 19
You said what?
So he could be a teacher then, because a lot of these kids ain't 19 and some of these teachers.
Right. Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that, Antoine. 3-6 Mafia more harder than Outkast and shit. Yeah. Especially that vintage, like 96 to 2000, 3-6. Come on. I need to get some more of their fucking. I need to get some albums from them. I don't even have none of their albums.
I gotta get a lot of this stuff, but not all of it.
But I really want to get the OG version of Mystic Styles, because the 01 version kind of took away some songs, which I'm not fucking with and shit. Right. But that's like the more accessible version.
I hate when these niggas do that to their albums and shit. They change like the album cover and stuff. Like you leave it the same.
On some real shit, Sam, I'm not a big fan of the Sex Style album from Kool Keith. I tried to get into it, but I don't know. It was just, and it's crazy because Kool Keith. What I love about Kool Keith, he raps about sex and shit. But for some odd reason, that album, the production was good though. But I don't know. Especially the Sex Styles Archives album with unreleased shit. Come on, some of that shit should have been on the actual album.
Right.
I'm over here watching a video about Stevie Nicks and shit. Try's favorite group.
No.
Fleetwood Mac, man. Oh, I'm sick and tired of these fucking spam artists. Shit.
Camila.
I think a weekend Ronnie need to hurry up and come. He's going up 40.
Speak fucking English. What is this? Go bop, beep bop, beep bop.
Yeah, you might as well go on the beat. That's like one of the Nigerian. It's like one of the Nigerian films over there in
God, what is this? Bebop, what about that shit? Like, come on now.
And they doing it on I see like a lot of different like platforms they're doing it on.
Yeah, they always do it. Like a random ass video and shit. Like he'll be live streaming, it'll be about 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They'll be all in your comment section.
Who was the best member of Run DMC? Oh, that's easy. Jam Master Jay.
Run.
I like all of them.
Jam Master Jay.
I like DMC though. I like DMC though. He came with the aggression on the track.
Yeah, DMC over Run any day. Yeah, Dr. Doom and Black Elvis were way better than Sex Style. But nothing's topping Dr. Octagon. Nothing's topping that one.
That's a great album.
For real. At one point in high school, I was listening to that album every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I was just getting into like a lot of his shit. Because I wasn't, it's like I like Kool Keith, but I didn't like Ultramagnetic MCs at that time and shit. But then they grew on me.
Right, same.
It's just like they were just too weird. Said G with his different voices and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I knew that Said G produced the Criminal Minded album, I'm just like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard the Four Horsemen first, and that album, y'all know how I felt about that album. Shit, that's oh, look who's here! It's fucking Knee Boy.
Knee Boy, of course.
Oh shit. Yeah, enjoy it while it lasts. Shit. I'm just like Mariah Carey. I come once in a while and shit.
No.
And when Mariah comes every December, I come once in a while early and shit.
Yeah. You think you're gonna be rid of her then December time it's all over there.
Shit, she comes out early on Thanksgiving now and shit.
Right.
You got to get that Christmas money. I got to get this shit.
I have to go with the beating us with fashion because without fashion they had Musical Massacre. It's all that.
I like them. They both. To me, they were good with them and without them.
Who would you choose better, Dr. Dre or Easy Mobile or Johnny J or Pete Rock out of the three of them? That's actually four. Q, but I don't want me to be a dick, but I would low key pick Pete Rock out of all of them.
Oh man,
what's so funny?
Pete Rock definitely.
I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I was just counting this shit. Like somebody else was going to say that shit.
It's not really the difference.
Yeah, that Dr. Octagon. I don't see nobody have that album in their top hip hop albums of '96, but they always put the fucking score.
And the score was great.
I mean, yeah, the score was great. No, you guys, the score was great, but the score was great.
I heard what you said about clips in one of your videos. I said, if I ever get on another live stream, never mind. We ain't gonna talk about that. I'm sorry. I didn't bring it up.
I mean, I love the score, but don't get me wrong. I don't love it as much as All Eyes on Me, Reasonable Doubt. It was written, stakes is high and shit. 96 was just a good year for hip hop and shit. But that Dr. Octagon, I got that maybe top 7.
I never heard it.
I don't got it that high. It's good. Top 10? I don't know, man. There's other albums to me that were better than 96 than that.
Like what?
Like everything you just named. The score.
Okay.
It was written. All Eyes on Me.
Okay.
Iron Man.
Okay, Iron Man. Oh, Iron Man. That's okay. I got that over.
The Coming. Busta Rhymes solo debut.
I mean, I maybe got the Dr. Octagon over The Coming a little bit.
Wow.
A little bit, just by a little bit. But like I said, 96 was just a good year.
Mad Skills, his first album.
That was good, not great. It was.
I love it. That's
I
his best album.
I didn't love it. It's his best. It's his best album, but it's not a great album and shit. I forgot about Butter. Butter. The fuck? I'm lost right now.
I don't know what he's talking about.
We making toast and shit. Like
nigga making toast and shit. What's that?
Oh shit. Sam said, "How is it?"
Yeah, The Storm is their best album.
Yeah, The Storm
Aliens.
Oh,
great album. Come on.
I never heard Delta 3030.
That was a good album. That was good.
Yeah,
we were supposed to do. Did we do the review on that? We were supposed to do the review on that.
Yeah, we talked about that a while back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good album.
Don't worry, yo.
I like that. I can't remember if we did it or not. I know we talked about doing
it. See now you know how I feel sometimes and shit.
Well, you got to ask Sam. Yeah. Sam keeps a track of everything we do.
Man, Sam, I've done shit way before Sam. Oh. Nocturnal is going to be next week
at 11.
I don't know about all that now.
No,
I don't know.
Another early review, Reg.
I don't know about all that. Like I said, enjoy it. This has to enjoy it while it lasts and shit. Like,
yeah.
If it's on a Tuesday, maybe it might be early, but it depends on if I got a date or not. I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. Next Tuesday. Actually, no, that's Easy Mo B. We can't do that next Tuesday.
You did it by yourself? You did that by yourself? That review?
Did what by yourself? Did what by myself?
I thought we did that.
No, we did the Storm together.
No, I'm talking about Deltron, the Deltron 3030 album.
Oh yeah, I did do that by myself.
Okay. So yeah, we talked about the Deltron album.
Yeah,
but we didn't do
it. We did Del the Funky Homo Sapiens album together. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken. I did a lot of shit. Remember. Shit, goddamn.
It's too many to count.
Yeah.
Favorite Red Man Skit. The stick up. The one where you sticking up the bus and stuff like that.
Mm. I like the interview he did with the girl, the Superman lover interview.
That was dope too. I don't have a favorite Pitbull album because he's trash.
Pitbull? What?
Who's talking about that?
Favorite Pitbull album?
Give me
How dare you
Geraldo.
bring that how dare you bring an unknown entity in this conversation of this classic hip hop that we're talking about?
Wow.
Nigga said Pitbull, how dare you?
He's more like a Chihuahua to me.
He said, well, none of his fucking albums ever took my hands. My hands liable to burn off.
All right, I'm gonna stay on for another 4 more minutes.
That was a good one too. That skit from Dr. Name.
Oh man, y'all crazy in the chat. Like, what the fuck? I know it's Monday, but damn. You don't even have to answer that question, right? You already know the answer to it. Like, what makes you think of that, man? Like,
What?
what the fuck, man? Yeah.
Yeah, Doc's Name had some good skits and shit.
Yeah. That was good.
Man, I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to eat for dinner tonight. Shit. Doxton. Shit. So what's going on in the news? I think DL Hughley has some shit to say about Kanye West stalking Kim
Okay.
Kardashian.
Wow.
You don't have anything to say about that crazy thing with that. There's never going on in the world for niggas to still be talking about this crazy ass nigga.
La 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 la.
Niggas dressing up like trees and shit. Like, I'm like, what the hell is going on out here? Niggas dressing up like a tree, man. What you think this is? Metal Gear Solid or something? What the hell is going on out here?
Underrated Big Daddy Kane album. Looks like a job for verse Daddy's Home. That's a good
Looks
one.
like a job for.
I like both of them. I think both of them were slept on though.
Yeah, I like both of them, but he was saying some corny shit on Daddy's Home. I'm not even.
I never heard neither of them. I don't know.
If I fought on a record, trust me, nigga, it will sound good. Like, okay, what the fuck? And it was like, and that's one of the reasons, like, show and prove. I'm just like, Kane was always the one that was stealing the show in the Posse Cup, but I'm just like, he had one of the weakest verses on that song, Show and Prove, and I hate to say it,
Right.
I honestly hate to say it, like, but he's, I mean, even Jay had a better verse and shit. I'm not even gonna believe.
Shaheem had a better verse than him.
Shaheem and Shot Sauce Money had the best verses.
Yeah.
But Scoob or Scrap or Scoob, whoever that was, had the
Scoob.
worst.
Scoob Lover.
That was So, hey, laugh now, nigga. Because I'm hiding my fingers on that trigger. I don't. Oh my god, I hated that verse. I'm just
that's
like,
how he sounds. That's how he was rapping.
Yeah, that's how he sounds. Every time that song comes on, I always skip his verse. I just can't listen to it.
Yeah, fast forward that motherfucker ain't even hurt the shit. Damn.
But that was a weird posse, cause you had Sauce Money, Shaheem, Jay-Z, ODB. ODB just ended that shit. He didn't know he give a fuck. He just sounded like he just walked in the studio and shit.
Right.
Jumped off the moon dog. He didn't give a fuck. He did his Junkie Tai Chi style.
Yes, sir.
Favorite Hot Boys and Big Timers album? I don't like the Big Timers.
I'm not a big fan.
That's Knee-Boy saying that.
I like them too. I like this shit, but I wish they want to broke up though. You know, Lil Wayne wouldn't be out here having no DJ and hits and hair and shit. But I don't know. Everybody had their time in the country. He said he got a little kid voice. It don't sound like a little kid voice. It sound like a dude who smokes
when we talked earlier about the Das Effect style, that's what he was trying to do too. At that point.
Well, he felt completely authentic because they don't work for everybody.
Yeah, he sounded bad. Like I don't know how he even put out a couple of singles.
But anyway, I'm gonna call this a night.
Oh, right, nigga, we just gonna pay you night. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. I gotta get up early for work in the morning and shit. About to make me something to eat, but got a few announcements. You know how I always do. Like March 15th is gonna be the Easy Mo B beat battle and shit like that. 20 rounds. You said 5 bonus rounds, right?
You said 6.
6 bonus rounds. Got you. All right, so it's gonna be March 15th. More than likely, yeah, it's gonna be lit. The next
what time that's gonna be?
I want to say I said 11. Hold on, 1 second. I want to say I said 11 o'clock, but let me double check. Oh, that's gonna be 9 p.m.
Oh, 9 p.m. Look, Knee-Boy, another early show for you. Make sure you're here.
Yeah, that's gonna be on 9 p.m. That's gonna be on March 15th. Let me just double check one more thing just to make sure.
I got the Rugged Child slightly over the Fabulous Chi Ali, but I love both of those albums.
I got the Chi Ali over that one, to be real with you.
Both of those are great albums, though.
Yeah, I said 9 p.m. Okay, just double checking. Okay.
The Morbius movie's not out yet. What do you think about the movie's not out yet? There's nothing to think about.
And then I got Shaheem's Lost.
Huh?
You said what?
I didn't hear what Eric said.
I said you must have seen it already if you want to talk about it.
Shit, probably got the exclusive touch and shit.
The bootleg.
That they changed bootleg and that $3.
Yeah. But anyway, so next album review is gonna be Wednesday. We're gonna talk about that Currency and Alchemist album and shit. Yes. So Wednesday, that's gonna be at 11 o'clock. And shit, you know, fuck it.
Too late for Knee-Boy to be there, so.
And then March 31st, you know, that's when we're gonna do the whole one day at a town breakdown, our next classic sitcom.
OG one day at a time.
Not the reboot. Yeah, not the reboot. Not the white one.
That's later. That's later this month. Is Donnie Brasco? That'll be later this month.
Yeah, Donnie. Yeah. I've never seen that movie either. So
we're gonna have Reg and Mike do be a part of that review. So
yeah. Alrighty. All right, then I'll see y'all later. Eric, thank you for stopping by as usual.
You, Eric.
All right. Peace.
Peace.